Yo, I told you last time someone won a gift card from Amazon. This time it's going to be someone from Home Depot. Turn on the notification bell. Every single video I will be giving away money. You ready for this one? I'll give you 1 second to turn on the bell. Okay, now that we're back. Booyah! Somebody is a winner. Now, you won the money. Go redeem this thing. Go buy something and then comment below. Yo, I won. Do the dollar amount and I will pin the comment. Every single video we're going to do this. Today we are here. The sun is bright. The sun is shining. There's a house behind me. As you see in the title, how to upsell customers, how to do it ethically, legally, morally, all that stuff. Yes, this house behind me, the homeowner is very cool. I like him a lot. But when we came here, the job started at $40,000. Next, right now, the job is at $150,000. So it went from 40 to 150. How did I get from 40 to 150? Well, I can hear already keyboard warriors.
Oh, you live in California. People pay $140,000 for landscaping. In my neck of the woods in Arkansas, you can buy a house for $30,000. Well,
how do you go from having a customer spend $3,000 with you to $10,000? Okay, just because the numbers are big doesn't mean you can't apply this to your business. First thing I did is I came here and I met with him. I said, hello, how you doing? Show me what you got. What are you looking to get done? And he said, he just wanted a pool deck. The pool deck and a little bit of grass area. I said, cool, no problem. Closed the deal at 40 grand. Then we went up to 100,000. It was like 103 grand. And I kept suggesting to him, I'm like, hey, you should just do your driveway. We're already out here. I explained to him the construction process. Once you start something, it's really hard to finish it and then go do another phase a year later. I'm like, if you got the money for it, even if you don't want to spend it, strongly consider just doing everything at once. Then you're done. No more noise, no more dust, construction's over. See you later. I always try to upsell, and you're doing yourself and your company and the customer a disservice by not upselling. One thing I do is I say, whenever someone wants to get their front yard and backyard done, and they say, oh, well, we really should get the front yard done first and then the backyard because it adds curb appeal. Here it makes sense, but when you come at it from my point of view, it makes no sense from the construction point of view. Why would you do the front yard and not the backyard? You get what I'm saying? You do the backyard first, because if you do the front yard, all these machines are going to run over all your new landscaping and then go to the backyard, because all these machines are going to be running in and out. This job would be impossible to do if we didn't have access from the front to the back. That's another way I convinced them. Do the back first and then we'll move to the front. So he's like, you know what? Let's just do the front yard too. Let's go talk about the side. The side doesn't really need it, but I'm going to share with you how I talked him into doing the side as well. Come on. We're at the side yard. Now, if you look at it, the side yard actually looks pretty good. See, this was done at a separate time before the driveway. This was done after. This is actually nice looking concrete. Wouldn't you agree? Imagine all this stuff wasn't here. This is good looking concrete. See this lip? Whoever poured this, for some reason they poured it higher. I know the driveway's not level. It's all messed up. This is a tripping hazard. And I told him, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be like 10 grand to do, but it's gonna look so goofy if you have everything done perfectly and we set all the levels, everything is complete, and then you have just this side goofy looking thing. I told him it'll just flow a lot better. And he agreed. He accepted. It's the right thing to do. If you're gonna do landscaping, you landscape everything. Let's go to the back. This is actually where it all started. He originally called me because he wanted a pool deck. I gave him a price with the pool deck and he said he wanted a little artificial turf right here. I said, no problem. So we came up with the price of $40,000. So there was like a double tiered raised type of deal here. Probably don't want to spend more money. However, it's gonna look really, really goofy to have a double tiered and then you go down to the pool. Please consider knocking everything out and then having just a pool deck. And he had a barbecue pit, he had a fireplace, he had an island, and he had a bench, and he was like, oh no, I kind of want to keep these. I'm like, you might want to keep them. I have an eye for landscaping. Mixing old landscaping with new landscaping, especially with pavers as modern as this, is not going to be a good look. After long consideration, after convincing his wife, the wife agreed. So then we just demoed everything, baby. I mean, just look at this, man. The pool looks amazing. Now, I know you found that information very valuable. You cannot be sleazy when it comes to customers. Don't be pushy, don't pressure them, and you have to let them make the decision but you are just an aid. That's what it really is. You're an aid, you're a suggestion giver, boom. That's how you close the deals. That's how you go from 40 to 150. That's how you go from 50,000. This job, we're gonna close out at 100 grand, no question. For the fun part, in March, I ordered a ditch witch. When that one comes in, I will be giving away this ditch witch to someone in Goat Gang. What is Goat Gang, you might ask? It's a private mentorship group. It has 255 people in it. Last video I mentioned Goat Gang, 5 people signed up. What I'm gonna be doing is giving away 20% of my monthly sales of Goat Gang back to the people inside Goat Gang, okay? If I make $10,000 in Goat Gang, I will be giving away $2,000 worth of prizes. The goal is to get to 1,000 people. Once we get to 1,000 people, imagine that, $20,000 prizes every single month, $20,000 giveaways, a new ditch witch, a new trailer, a new truck. You know what I mean? It's gonna be insane. In March, what's gonna happen? People in Goat Gang are gonna fly down here and we are gonna do an awesome game. Last one to take their hand off the ditch witch wins it. That's right. Swear to God, someone is gonna win this thing for free. You just gotta be very hungry, very, very, very hungry, and you're gonna have to want it. The want is gonna have to be there. So, link is below, sign up, join up. It is an amazing, amazing group of people. You're gonna love it, trust me. Here's a prime example of the job. We came here, so the only thing that we had in the contract when we signed was the driveway, the walkway, and the backyard pavers, pergola, and sod. That's it. Now, after the job is done, what has been added? A fence, a walkway on the left side of the house, and a new sod area. So we ripped the sod out, and we're gonna put like rocks and plants, stuff like that. So this is probably $10,000 right here, $2,000 right there. And in the backyard, there was a few more changes with valves. Project went from 75, which is closed right now. I am willing to bet we're gonna be pushing 95 when this job is done. Suggestions. When people spend $10, it's really easy to get them to spend $15. And it's the right thing to do because they wanted to leave the concrete on the left side of their house. It was very ugly. The concrete was all broken. And the reason they want to do it was like, oh, well, we're not going to use it. I'm like, yeah, okay, but I understand that. But when I showed them what it's going to look like in the different levels, they were like, they quickly agreed with me. They said, you know what? You're absolutely right. Let's rip it out. Let's put a new one in. Thank you. And the fence too. Come check out the fence. We need to take out these fence posts to get the ditch witch in here. So when we did that, this section was gone. The back section was gone. Literally, they had 20 feet of old concrete. And I suggested, I'm like, hey, I know you wanted to leave this. Always say like that. I know you wanted to leave this, however, it's in really bad shape and we should definitely take it out. That's my suggestion and put a new one in. And he said, how much do you think it'll cost? I said, a couple thousand. I said, go ahead and do it. Same thing with the fence. I don't do fences anymore. My fence guy does this. He does a great job. Check it out. He came in, I think he charged him like $5,000-6,000 bucks for this fence, that fence, and a little other knickknacks here and there. Bada bing, bada bang, done. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Some quick overview, overcast, whatever you want to do. Number one, always suggest to the homeowners. Be very suggestive because they don't have an eye like you do. Remember, you're the professional. Number two, don't be pushy. If they don't want to do it, say no problem. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know the drill. I mean, I will continue to keep delivering fire content for you, for me. I like this. I really like making videos. And we have something in the Goat Gang called LFG. LFG. That is our battle cry. I wake up in the morning and I say this, LFG. So to you, LFG, baby. Let's go.